So both Duality and Shadow's Light are spell cards that are aimed to support Chaos decks. The first one is Duality, and it's a quick play spell card that reads, tribute 1 light or dark monster, that's the cost, special summon 1 light or dark monster with the same original type and level, but different original attribute from your hand or extra deck, and the second effect is, during your main phase, you can banish this card from the grave, then target 1 light and 1 dark monster in your grave, that's the activation requirement, shuffle both into the deck, then draw 1 card. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. 3 things matter here. The first one is the fact that you can cheat out some very powerful light and dark monsters from your extra deck, which is going to be absolutely insane. I'm going to cover that very soon. The second one is the fact that you can get a free draw from its graveyard effect. And finally, the third thing that matters is the fact that you can use both effects in the same turn, which is pretty much almost unheard of for such a powerful card. As for the targets that you can summon, well, obviously it depends on what kind of deck you're playing, because they do rely on your types and attributes as well as levels, but the best monsters would most likely have to be cards like Dragon Maid Shiu, Cyber Twin Dragon, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, Witchcrafter Vice Madame, Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, Invoked Kaliga, as well as Millenniumize Restrict. As for the synchro monsters, obviously the options are less good because the best synchro monsters in this game all have to be properly synchro summoned in order to get their effects, but the best targets for this card would have to be Road Warrior so that you can summon Cyber Stun from the deck, which is really nasty, and there's obviously Black Rose Moonlight Dragon, F.A. Dawn Dragster, and Herald of the Arclight. I think everybody can understand though that the best card that you can summon with this card is most likely Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. It's a level 8 Dark Spellcaster, which means that you need to tribute a level 8 Light Spellcaster in order to summon it, and what kind of monster is level 8 Light Spellcaster and super easy to search and super easy to summon? Dogmatica Fleur de Lis. So even if you go Ecclesia to search the Fleur de Lis and you can't summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, it doesn't matter because you can set the Duality and then summon Dragoon on your opponent's turn since it is a freaking quick play spell. How convenient, man. And Cyber Twin Dragon as well as Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon could be pretty nice in Cyber Dragons because in order to summon them, you can tribute both respectively Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon and the OG Cyber Dragon. And again, it's a quick play spell card so that you can activate this in the battle phase and attack your opponent for even more damage. The second spell, Shadow's Light, is this time a normal spell card, and it reads, target 1 dark monster you control, special summon 1 light monster with the same original type and level from your deck or extra deck, and then you can banish this card from the graveyard. During your main phase this turn, you get an additional normal summon for a light or dark monster, and you can only use both effects once per turn, and you can conduct your battle phase during the turn you activate either of these cards' effects. This time you can only target dark monsters in order to only summon light monsters, but you don't have to tribute anything, and on top of that, you can even summon from the deck, not just the extra deck. So therefore, this card definitely has the potential to be very nasty because it can summon floodgates from the deck, basically. And on top of that, even if you don't have, like, the right dark monster to match, you can go Raperdocus to change the attribute of your monster to dark and still target the monster with Shadow's Light. You just can't change the type though because the monster that you summon have to be the exact same original type. Oh, and the second effect is absolutely insane too, by the way. An extra normal summon is always good, and we always love anything that you can get for free just off of milling the card. Bro, like, imagine milling this card with Duality and Chaos Space in your Chaos deck. It's gonna be nasty. Like, you draw 2 cards, and then you get an extra normal summon, and you still have freaking, like, everything in your hand. But yeah, better believe these cards will be broken and will see play in the future. I can already imagine that in my head. Anyways, what do you guys think about these cards? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.